Alright. Psychokinetic system. Might as well just live up in that now and once I get it to respec. I'm gonna redo all that. Ooh, wisdom then. You know what? Religion still? And ways to use my device if I can. So yeah. Oh, does she know nature? Okay. Do nature in her. And you get 2 points. We are gonna go fire. Skills become nature. Okay. Infusion. Here we go. Burning infusion. Kinetic blast ignites your foes. Whenever an infused blast hits a foe and penetrates its spell resistance, the foe catches on fire. Regardless of whether it takes damage. Extended range 50 feet. Has 1 level burn though. Set him on fire, do extra damage. No, staying back in melee. For kinetic blast extends in a fan of flames, damaging all creatures in the 15-foot cone. Cone in front of you. So for half. Reflex negates reflex for half. Long range. Extra damage. We had allies with that, I think. So try burning infusion to range. So respec to psychokineticist as we get back.
Open your heart to me. voice of the spirits.
Need to have both our hands free. Okay. To move action. To gather energy. Reduce the total burn cost of a blast by 1. Cost the burn level 1. Keep that on.
The spirits guide me.
That at least. And let's do fire blast. Wait, what? System indicates current amount of burn a second in maximum. Cost 0. Need to 13 damage. This one to fire. Daven. Next Oracle. Whisper gets more spells. Magic in the world. Persuasion. We spec him as well. I've got knowledge of the magic. You could do religion. Then Kinetic could do magic device. Now we can see what we were doing. Here we go. Psycho. Kineticist. And gonna go skills, magic device, and go nature, magic device. Can we get him to do religion, Darwin to do religion? Knowledge of the world, persuasion, religion. World, religion, persuasion. Let me respec him. Gets level 4 spells, nice. Gets cure critical wounds 3, I think, doesn't he? It's a bit weird, he gives a few spells free, we didn't grade them out here. Delay poison cooldown. Restoration. Does he get restoration for free? For leveling day rune. Pick one I know he won't get. Next. Divine Zap. What? Then you go to him and his spellbook. It's giving you cure critical wounds and restoration. Yeah. It's like, why do you tell me when I'm leveling up? I don't get it. Cure critical wounds and restoration. The main tier 1. Okay. So don't pick those two. You get those even for free, but it doesn't tell you that, so... Death Ward. Immune to energy drain as well. Energy, no. Freedom of movement, ghouls and the paralysis, and then death, immune to energy drain as well. I'll do freedom of movement first. Bloody ghouls and then paralysis first, and then energy drain as well. Do next time. So he's got cool. Right, and then before leveling Nenio, for Nenio 8. equivalents. She knows about everything: magic, the world, nature, religion, and how to use magic devices. Doesn't have any athletics, mobility, trickery, or stealth, perception, or persuasion, charismatic charm. Just a know-it-all, but she didn't know life skills there. Level 4 spell, great invisibility, acid pit. We're using her, but Tasmal killer. Dragon's breath. It's like the best evocation spell. And then controlled fireball. Yeah. That will do. Finally will load up. Okay.
The road awaits.
It went splendidly.
The ritual circle, joining blood on the floor of the desecrated church, is covered with unholy symbols of the Lords of the Abyss. Can't believe this elite
I am helpful, am I not?
against us.
I hope you appreciate this.
Artemis. Ooh. Oh. So grants +2 to attack and damage rolls. Oh my god. I like shield. Shield and magical retribution. Damage to anyone that hits you. Amulet for Doggo. +1 enhancement to attack and damage rolls. He gets +2 enhancement to attack and damage rolls. And can use his dexterity instead of his strength if he wants to. if it's better, which is not going to be the case, but attack 17, damage 15 to 22. Nice. Damage is still based off strength. Strength giving plus 13. Dark is going to do insane amount of damage now. What here? The altar exudes the last remains of the holy power that once ruled over this place. Absorbed it. Wait, landed? Land absorbed it? Oh, wait, what?
Our duty calls.
I've got Great Fox.
I'm always
Oh,
open
the
to
waiting's
ideas.
never fun.
Cure my disease. Cleric. These ghouls have been maimed even more brutally than the others. Bulky lenses are sewn over their eyes, and various tools, from scissors to drills, are attached to their fingers. Their bodies are pin cushions with long rusty needles, threads still in them. They are plying their work on bound-up soldiers, still alive but with no strength to even moan from the unbearable pain. One of the ghoul craftsmen works his finger blades dexterously, slowly removing the scalp from a female warrior, all while chatting to her cheerfully. You won't need this hair. Ghouls don't have any. It would all fall out anyway. Yours is good though, nice and long. We'll make thread out of it. Hair makes good thread. Maybe we'll use it to sew something onto you. Too bad paladins can't become like us. The light they have inside burns away our gift too quickly. I used to have a good paladin friend when I was alive. We both got bitten. I was transformed, but he just stayed the way he was. I had to gobble him up. That was too bad. If he hadn't believed in his little goddess, he'd still be having fun with us now. Another methodically tears off a soldier's fingernails one by one, sewing on razor blades in their place. The living like to swing their swords. When you're one of us, you'll forget all about those silly weapons with handles. Better to kill the enemy with your hands. Sink your fingers into their meat. Let the smell out. Feel the warm blood spraying. This is what happens. This is what happiness is. Camellia. How terrible, disgusting, indecent. This talk about meat and blood makes me sick. Camellia inhales deeply and licks her lips. Nenio. I must disagree. This ghoul is a professional surgeon. The quality of his work is superior to that of many young specialists in Absalom. Camellia. I'm sure he will agree to move to Absalom if offered a decent salary in meat. Finium. Finian's voice trembles. I've seen this before. Only there was a hearth and an anvil and... No, I can't remember. Sneak up and attack stealthily. Finian man. Something happened to him. Succeeded. Busy with their disgusting work, the ghouls don't notice you as you sneak up on them and strike. Some gears we're way down. Try this.
Attack!
No time for debates.
I was going to kill the Crusader.
What a discovery!
Let me save them.
Are we ready to move out? What's on your mind? I wonder.
I'm out. I'm gone.
You should have listened to reason.
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I dedicate my body to science.
Punching. Your physical strength. Yeah.
Rules are
Anything
made
new?
to be broken.
Kill spells as well then.
I'm out of sight.
I will help where I can.
I
I'm
welcome.
always open to ideas. I agree.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better. Our duty calls.
Oh, yes. What?
Yes. Rely on me.
Let's have
Into
some
the
fun.
fray.
Did you see that?
The light. Take you. Yes.
Shit, she's going
This will leave a bruise.
Oh god, I think it will. Let's fight back.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
I think I'm gonna kill her. Okay, we can do that. Put the grease thread about.
Smile. The
I'm
world's
always
not
open to
ending
ideas.
just yet.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
I will help where I can.
You are my favorite aide. I agree.
We should prepare.
A bright future awaits us.
You can trust me.
I welcome your company.
Are we ready to move out?
Everyone counts on me.
Rely on me. Yes. Ox. Yes.
I refuse to accept their statement.
No glory without risk.
Ah. Shit, that is... He attacks me, so you see. Oh my god. It's 1914.
I'm done with you.
Oh no, dog. Okay, then you just undo your thing now. Yeah. What they've done to me, my face, it's still human, isn't it? Nice. What are you doing? We almost became like them. I used to save those two. I couldn't save the other one, surrounded by ghouls on the ground. That was too difficult. Oh, crap.
I hope you appreciate this.
I'm gone.
Some ghouls have pinned the soldier to a tombstone covered with fresh blood. He doesn't fight back, but only begs them in a weak voice. Don't eat me, please. I don't want that. Did you hear that? He doesn't want it. Well, alright. Let him go then. Dinner is cancelled. Let's go home. The ghouls burst into shrieking laughter. What if we really don't eat you? No one will touch you. You have my word. But first you'll have to do something. Eat some of my meat. The ghoul tears off a chunk of rotten flesh from his own body and shakes it in front of the soldier's face. Eat it! Eat it! Eat it all and we'll let you go. But if you spit any out, we'll rip you to pieces. The soldier looks in terror at the piece of half-decayed meat dangling in front of his face and vomits on the tombstone. The ghouls laugh hysterically. Lan, I've eaten a lot of cave delicacies in my time, but raw ghoul flesh doesn't sound like it would be very good for your stomach. Darren, are you familiar with the phrase, "you are what you eat"? It's drivel concocted by the medical establishment to make people spend less money on delicious food and more money on doctors' visits. But on this occasion, the adage is perfectly true. Neo, you may be interested to know that the disease that affects the transformation of a human into a ghoul has not been thoroughly researched. Nenio grabs a piece of someone's body lying around and takes a bite. Then she tosses it away and rubs her nose and ears with her hands. There, I hope the fever sets in quickly. Jesus, Nenio. Sneak up and attack stealthily again. Failed. As soon as you move toward the undead, their eyes fix on you. The ghouls howl and attack, but not before one of them whips out the soldier's throat. Shit. Oh god. I'll reload. I'm gonna try and... I'm gonna save them all. Wanna save them all? Ooh. We haven't got a stealth dude. Gorgeous. Succeeded. Busy torturing their prisoner, the ghouls don't notice you approaching until the very end. Get up close. Reload and then it's not fair, we don't have a stealth person. Well yeah, when Cedar and Dog up to the middle of them all surround the table, Crusade is on. So they have to attack them first.
Are we ready to move out?
Let us bide our time.
Anything new?
It's me already.
Oh, yes. What?
Let's try this.
I will help where I can. We will win this war.
I'm always open to ideas.
Everyone counts on me.
No reason to pause.
You require my unbiased opinion?
Yes.
Be careful, everyone.
The Inheritor, guide my blade into the fray.
Oh, I gotta still. No. I need to just surround the table. Surround it. They're already around the table though. Just to get there.
You require my unbiased opinion? I'll cut you wide open.
Careful, everyone.
Kill that. Instantly. Save. These could be stuff to save as well. They're over there, past them all though. Do a haste again. Haste speed.
Together, we stand.
Are we ready to move out?
I welcome your company.
Anything new?
Lucky with that.
A bright future.
Yet another
awaits
obstacle.
us. Into the fray! No glory without risk!
Right, let's pull it.
You should have listened to reason. I'm being acceptable loss. Dog just comes out here. I'm gonna see to that. It's like, he's just there like, you will not touch her.
Don't know what I like.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Magnifico. Turi.
Oh, Abadar, I'll never eat me again.
You should prepare. I'm done.
I've died, but we say the Crusader there, so I think I might be happy with that. Try it again. Sincerely, not done. I'm gonna try it one more time. Proper save there. I'm gonna try and keep Dog alive as well.
I'm always open to ideas.
Let's try it in.
I'll cut
You've
you
crossed
wide
the
open.
wrong mongrel.
Oh, yes. What? Are we ready to move out?
They will
What? Huh. We lost internet. Everything's buffering, nothing's loading on the computer. Computer's unresponsive as well though, what the fuck? Oh, computer crash.
break against our resolve.
Oh, what? Good reason. Whoa, game crash. Okay. So what? Internet. Whoa, I crashed the game. Still going, stream, yep. What the hell? Everything froze. Whoa, Pathfinder. Remote computer freeze. After I'm gonna do the quick save. Fight again. Rescue everybody. We can't leave one person behind. Stealthy stealthiness, stealthy stealthiness.
Oh, yes, what?
Hey guys, I'm stealthing.
A bright future awaits us. Yes.
I'll cut you wide
Let's
open.
have some fun.
Okay. That changes their attention. Like, grabs their attention. They don't attack them. Then dismiss it. So it gets in the way of us. Wait. Then me. Dog. Oh, you got paralyzed. He's not dead yet. That's better.
Did you see that?
Nice land. Potions as well. Should do mirror image actually as well. Alright.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
See there actually.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
What was he doing? I did 32. That was 92 coming in there. What the hell? Hunter's Assurance. One d6 plus 7.
Damage not that much. Where's all that?
This will leave a bruise.
Đi nào, đi nào.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
Yeah. Tank over there. Tank them all. Have that. Let's do some stuff, but come over to you that mirror image wand.
It went splendidly.
An epitaph written in Tian is etched into the stone. I lost my honor in my homeland. I regained it here.
I hope you appreciate this.
What are you doing? There'll be some monsters down here, isn't there? Some gargoyles. This chunk. Where the hell are we going? That's where we're supposed to be going.
Follow my steps.
Negative level? What? Oh, because the disease. Damn it. Oh, it's permanent as well. Jesus. Oh! We found Riverbeth! The disgusting stench of rotten flesh fills the room. Human bodies are impaled on iron hooks, hanging from the ceiling like cattle in a slaughterhouse. Some of them are still, while others shift and moan. You hear a faint female voice whispering a prayer. Holy Iomade, deliver us. The voice coughs wetly. Deliver us from the darkness by your hand. Amelia, after casting her eyes around the room, Camellia wets her lips and pointedly pinches her nose. Crusader, Commander Tirabade. The soldier's voice trembles. I don't want to die. You won't die, soldier. You won't die. They'll come for us. The commander is on his way. Pray with me. Come on. Holy Iomade, don't leave us. Don't leave. The soldier's voice fades. Come on, can you hear me? Come on, speak. Speak. The soldier's hoarse voice grows louder, and then comes the crackling sound of torn flesh. I'm hungry.
Yet another obstacle.
Into a goon. Hello? Save
The
mine
spirits
now.
demand your blood!
You can bend to him now. Erebeth, Commander! Erebeth has been impaled on a metal hook and is barely breathing. Her lips move slowly, and blood pours from her mouth with her every word. You came. Seela. Cursing, Seela rushes to help Erebeth. With your help, Erebeth gets off the hook. She sways with a moan but remains standing. Can you walk, Erebeth? Nevia is waiting at the foot of the hill. She'll help you. Yes, I'll get there. Thank you, Commander.
You should have listened to reason.
Question a bit more first, I guess. I guess that just skips all the conversation. Reload then. The option just skips it, all the whole conversation. Let's not do that. The bottom one usually does, I think. Don't pick the bottom one. You know, moments like this, you like, yeah, get out of here. Hurry up. Just, you like, hurry up and rescue people. Yeah. Okay, so
We are the light. They are the darkness.
I'll cut you wide open!
lies further ahead. Did you see anything, Erebeth? Staunton Vane, the fallen paladin of Dresden. He is here with the demoness. It's a trap. Please, be careful. Lan, that waste of space is still alive? Back at the Great Garrison? I thought that eyeless beast only took him with her as a snack for food. You suffered a great deal. You're lucky to be alive. I can. This boy can't. I've also been bitten. She lowers her head and you see a fresh bite on her neck. Praise the Inheritor. She protects me from infection. Otherwise I'd be like him. Paladins are immune to disease. Yeah. I wanna do that one now. Okay, I'm gonna get to Nevia.
Attack!
End up like him, his head up his own arms. They're heading.
I'm gone.
What about in here? Different ways to go here. Save and go down here. Here then. This chapel, terrain type unknown. Whoa, golems. Oh shit.
Follow my steps.
They've been knocked down. Cannot be paralyzed, stunned. You say they can't be knocked down now. Would be hard. Oh, reflex saves only 7. Holy shit, they have so much strength and armor. And damage reduction. Oh, this is gonna be a tough fight. Oh god. Immune to magic. Fucking hell. An adamantine golem. Immune to magic. All magic. Charm, fear, paralysis, sleep. These. Let's say you can't be knocked down there, so let's try it.
Huh? Oh, yes, what?
I welcome your company.
A bright future awaits us.
And doggo. Potions.
Together we stand.
Choose mirror image. Mirror image looks great on this game, wow. Right,
I shall not fail.
and knock him down.
Be careful, everyone.
Oh, it worked. Nice.
Into the fray!
Stone Golem is immune to Fire Blast. Immune to fire. Oh, it's because it's magic. Magic fire. Tries the elements, but it is magical. It's a magical fire instead of normal fire. I can say it's immune to any elements. Yeah, it's magic, so magical fire. Where was he going? Oh god. Block his path. Well, the grease. Bastard.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Grease down. It is 1 damage. There you go. Adamantine. There you go. Even evil. Let's see who did some damage there. It was dog. Nice. Dog might be able to get him some, yeah. Get plus 20. Oh shit, dog's up plus 20 now. Why is land so low right now? 17. Maybe plus 17. Dog's in. Nice dog. Why is land missing a lot? $37 armor. Dog. Target armor is 29. Looks like he has extra armor against piercing weapons. Wait. Like arrows. What these bite attacks? What type of damage is that? Slashing, piercing and bludgeoning. It's all three. This type of damage is just piercing. Second attack halfway through. Nice. Got crit. Oh, once he gets knocked down, he gets extra 29 armor. Lana still with 37 armor. He gives even bigger penalty to his ranged attack. Plus 4 armor when he's knocked down. That's his ranged attack. Minus 4 for him. Armor size minus 1. Difficulty, dexterity bonus plus 3. Normally 33. He's got minus 4 because he's knocked down. He's got plus 20 chance. Lan has less, only plus 13 modifier. That is second attack. Yeah, second attack. Attack 2 plus 18. I'm done. That steals 37 armor. Even harder for Lan to hit him when he's knocked down, but easy for Dog. Interesting. Dog's slowly getting him there. Good Dog. He just knocked down the good now. Nice. That didn't go too bad. The mirror image.
Let us bide our time.
Okay.
Good dog. Glad I kept you alive. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this part. Can I get anything out of that? Just jump. There are dead flies in the cups. The food on the plates turned into a dry greyish mass a long time ago.
Let's head out.
I found something.
Open your heart to me.
That was Woljif. Woljif ran away apparently.
I hope you appreciate this.
Oh, 2 guns this time. Okay.
Let us be careful.
We should hold him at the door.
Tread lightly.
Well, so you have to fight one at a time. Might be a good idea.
Everyone counts on me.
Priest. Just want to aggro them first.
Oh, skip the pleasantries. Rules are made to be broken.
I'm all ears.
A lot of speed on you, Lan.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
We should prepare.
We will win this war.
The road awaits.
Always be ready for
I
the
heed the
worst.
voice of the spirits.
Miss me already?
Guys will hold position.
No reason to pause.
Good ones. Then golems. But you said, but you can't break through this door. Ah, one at a time. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. What? Why past this? This is bullshit. What the hell? The grease. What the fuck? Came through the door. Getting like in the others then. No one move.
and hold position. Don't move. Run by group. Good art. Good dog. Aha. Wait, they're not even attacking. What are they doing? That's kind of funny. are we doing again? I'm going. It's actually for a job. I'll go, the beast here. Yeah. Run out of grease them.
Our duty.
I'm run out of grease, okay. What am I doing? Grease up the golems, knock them down.
I'm gone.
Can't hide from me.
This one was beyond me.
Oh, you failure. You're an absolute failure, Camellia. Why are you even on my team? Not even doing any damage. We specking you.
Can't hide from me.
Kinetic.
I am helpful, am I not?
Hopefully. Book. Ooh. Sicarius. Toward eternity. The forced reclusion that once seemed a curse to me is becoming more bearable now now that I have access to materials to work with. In my current straitened circumstances, my only diversion lies in scientific endeavour and exercising my mental faculties. Creating witless undead from crude components is the preserve of ignoramuses incapable of conceiving an original thought. With the application of even the barest effort in magic, any necromancer can unlock the true potential of our art. By availing oneself of the school of transmutation, several incomplete bodies can be turned into a single construct that markedly improves upon the capabilities of the raw material. However, even the most ambitious mages pursuing the path of necromancy rarely decide to take that final step and transform themselves in the same fashion as their own creations. Why? What drives such powerful revulsion to undeath among those whose life is criminally short? Perhaps the reason is the fear of the gods. Whose will these mages violate when they dare to meddle in the supreme order of things? Perhaps the instinctive disgust that arises when encountering eternal travellers in death is caused by the decay and desiccation of the corporeal sheath. Perhaps it is sentimental attachments that weaken the resolve. Not every mortal is capable of ascending to lichdom. Each one of us who has attained such a state has travelled an entirely distinct path from that of our peers, but we were united by one and the same goal, to which we drew nearer with all the inevitability of a knife hurtling toward a heart. In truth, ascension begins not with knowledge of the art of creating a phylactery, nor with books on advanced necromancy, but with the creation of an inimitable and incorruptible ideal in the mage's soul, the ideal of immortality.
I'm gone.
So, is Sicarius in that wand? He turned himself into a lich. Is that his phylactery? The bedsheets have yellowed and the blanket has been eaten by
Follow
moths.
my steps.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
We learned something new from this book. Wait, so I do gain those stats then. Nice. +1 competence bonus to DC on spell with a death descriptor. +1 to resisting death magic. +1 natural attacks, hit chance and damage. +1 arm against demons. That's cool. My companions don't get these bonuses. No.
Let's head out.
Secret Overlords. I think I read this one. Our lands are secretly ruled by the most ancient creatures of Galarian, the inhabitants of the ever-dark depths. The Aboleths. Conspiracy. The Aboleths control the world. Secret. Night of the Witch by Maki Vanus. Sarkorian refugees driven from their home tried to get as far away from demon-corrupted lands as they could. Many of them, exhausted from their long travels or just unable to find acceptance among local residents, stayed outside already existing settlements. These communities remain to this day, and they all share a certain curious tradition. The celebration was seemingly established at the same time in all Sarkorian enclaves, even in the most distant ones. The event bears several names: Night of the Witch, Borlish's Verdict, Bonfire Night, among others. The preparations begin several days in advance. The adults craft an enormous effigy of the most hated servant of the Abyss, the witch Arilu Vorlish, who opened the tear between two planes and thus earned the titles Architect of the World Wound and Betrayer of Humanity. I have a celebration. Make it like what it full Guy Fawkes, but someone they hate, a really Vorlish demon, and they burn her. And the bonfires, man. The children, who are usually relieved from their chores, gather kindling in the nearby forest. Instead, they might ask their neighbours for some wood, traditionally voicing their request in a form of concern. They need something to warm the witch's feet. On the appointed day, the crowd places the effigy on a pole in the centre of the settlement or neighbourhood, where everyone can throw mud at it until sunset. At nightfall, cheers erupt as Arilu Vorlish's effigy burns to ash. It's worth noting that effigy incineration is so akin to an atrocious method of execution that guards and other enforcers often observe these festivities with great suspicion. However, any claims of the Sarkorians burning those suspected of demon worship in place of an effigy are idle flights of fancy, lacking substance. Guards like worried they're gonna burn someone alive. Okay. Eternal Sunshine, A Pilgrim's Journal. I think I'll read this one in Kingmaker. I failed to resist temptation and quickly doused my weary feet in the holy waters of the oasis. I washed my feet off first, for it would never do to desecrate a divine font with the dust of the road. The sunset danced upon the surface of the water. I closed my eyes as my flesh went numb,
in yearning anticipation of a miracle. On the road, pain had gnawed at my heart, but now it melted into the holy water and my sores seemed to fade away. I looked into my heart and questioned the purity of my thought. Was I worthy enough to escape my torment? Would Sarenrae give me a sign? I was prepared to greet the sound of flapping dove wings. The fever overwhelmed me. I sensed the divine rays, but the sun had set. The light was coming through my eyelids. I witnessed the figures of Sarenrae and her angels. I dared open my eyes, but they were heavy, as if burdened with all the weight of the sun's heat. Sleep dawned upon me.
Tread lightly.
Sarkoris Lost. Absalom, published by the Foray Logos Archaeological Society. The middle of the plateau that formed central Sarkoris was the location of the region's capital, the city of Eyes, the country's metallurgical heart. The rich mineral deposits of these lands had been known to the Khelids since ancient times, the Khelid barbarians, and over the long centuries, plenty of mines and workshops had sprung up here, and their output flowed into Eyes. From here, traders led their heavily loaded caravans to other parts of Sarkoris and beyond. Many a wonder crafted by the Khelids over the years of their capital's prosperity disappeared without a trace with the demonic invasion and Eyes' destruction. Local artisans were most skillful in their trade, which can be seen through the few surviving works of weaponsmithing, jewelry making and metal casting arts. And while silver headdresses with ornate temple rings and lightweight sabers with hilts bearing their owners' initials can still be found in museums and private collections, other handcrafted examples of Eyes' legacy are lost forever. Specifically, we of course only know of architectural landmarks of both secular and sacred variety, through scarce descriptions. Meanwhile, local stonecutters were recognized throughout all Sarkoris, as many palaces, temples and monuments decorating other cities were made by the hands of artisans from Eyes. On the basics of sin magic. The roots of sin magic are in the seven virtues of rule laid down by Archmage Zin, sovereign of the Thessalonian Empire. According to his teachings, the virtues charity, generosity, humility, kindness, love, temperance and zeal were a gift from one of the supreme goddesses of the empire, Nisala. Only just and wise rulers would be deemed worthy of receiving these high rewards. A metamorphosis, however, turned the seven virtues into seven sins. In Thassalon, the seven strongest mages, named Rune Lords, had been made governors of each part of the vast empire that had grown beyond one human's control. Emperor Zin's reign ended when he died at the hands of his own stewards. With the emperor deposed and a puppet installed as his replacement, these Rune Lords became true masters of the territories, plotting against each other and warping Zin's tenets. The mages gradually perverted the seven virtues while becoming manifestations of these corrupt aspects. Greed, lust, pride, gluttony, envy, wrath and sloth, set into the lands of Thassalon, plunging the empire into the depths of depravity and profligacy, causing it to crumble from the inside. And even though Earthfall brought about the end of the nation, it did not put an end to the Rune Lords' misdeeds, for each of them had foreseen the calamity and did all in their power to prevent their death in the disaster that destroyed Thassalon. Whoa. This whole place is about witches and necromancy and Sarkoris witches. Yeah, there's supposed to be like loads of witches in Sarkoris. Barbarian witches and priests.
the 7 rune laws of Thassalon all became liches as well, or something. No, God. Am I gonna have to kill all the liches in this game later? The History of the World Wound. The Rosian, published by the Royal Court of Mendev. Did I read this one? No, the Sarkorians imprisoned mages. They don't like magic. The barbarians, the Kelids. Sarkorians? Yeah, they punish and imprison wizards and things. Magic isn't allowed. Crusade Chronicles. In the year 4606, the expanses of Sarkoris were tainted by the swollen abscess of colossal proportions that was the World Wound, a tear between Galarian and the Abyss that let thousands upon thousands of demons onto the material plane. In the long years that followed, the Kelids of Sarkoris either fled or fell, outmatched while fighting for their home. The Kelid barbarians of Sarkoris. In the year 4622, about 15 years later, the Church of Iomedae announced the beginning of the First Crusade, a blessed war against the demons that had destroyed Sarkoris and now threatened neighbouring lands. Valiant warriors led by Queen Galfrey herself pushed the Abyssal Servants away from their borders and returned home victorious. The year 4630, 8 years later, marked the end of the First Crusade. Numerous fortresses and garrisons were established in those years in former Sarkorian lands, the outposts duty-bound to watch over Mendev's borders. 8 years later, the World Wound suddenly expanded to 4 times its previous size, unleashing new monstrous hordes. The worst of the blows suffered by the Crusaders was the loss of Dresden, a fortress city that used to serve as a base for many a military operation. The Second Crusade was called, which claimed countless lives, yet never resulted in victory. Only with the creation of the Wardstones was a demon invasion stopped. As the lucent Iomedae's magic stood as an impenetrable wall, blocking the invaders' path. In the year 4645, after 7 years of arduous and mirthless war, the Second Crusade came to an end. The Third Crusade was declared in the year 4665, 20 years later, but this time the Crusaders were fighting a war within their own ranks as well. Over the years, many Abyss-serving cultists and spies had found their way past Mendevian defences. The Third Crusade reached the apex of an inquisition that mercilessly purged heresy and demon worship by fire and sword. The Crusade was called off just 3 years later, after the atrocities of interrogators had provoked sufficient upheaval and discontent among the populace, and they killed innocent people. The Fourth Crusade was instigated by demons in the year 4692. About 30 years later, when they broke through the protective barrier of the Wardstones. With righteous fury, the champions of Mendev fought the demons for 15 years, aiming to put an end to the old threat. But by the conclusion of the Fourth Crusade, which ended in the year 4707, due to a shortage of supplies and manpower, decisive victory was just as remote a possibility as it had been for all the previous crusades. Now we are the Knight Commander leading the 5th Crusade. The demons. Been on for over 100 years now or something. Fight with the demons. No one knows how to close the portal, or you can't even get to the portal. Know Thy Enemy, a Crusader's Brief. Publishing funded by the Brotherhood of Crusader Adherents. Remember, Crusader, your foes are many, and each one is devious in its own way. In the lands of the world ruined, 2 demonic masters rule. Learn to distinguish their influence and their followers. Descari is a demon lord who commands locusts and other crawling pests. It is an all-devouring wave that sweeps away all that is bright, majestic, and pure, leaving behind nothing but decay and ashes. For 100 years this evil fiend and his lackeys have been sowing death and suffering all across Galarian, sending one horde after another through the world wound and onto our plane. Descari's visage is hideous, for his essence is a horrid crossbreed of humanoid and insect, and behind his back are fluttering wings woven from swarms of insects. Born of 2 demons, Descari despises both his brethren that were once mortal and his own human followers. Knowing of this disdain, the cleverest of his cultists seek ways to transform themselves into full-blooded demons, and to this end, they attempt some of the vilest experiments on their own flesh. Descari has been behind the horrors of the world wound ever since its creation. However, the other demon lord, Baphomet, joined him only at the onset of the Third Crusade. The goat-headed demon lord is cunning and slippery, and where his unholy kin makes his way through brute force, Baphomet prefers deceit, corruption, and backstabbing. Many noble houses trying to preserve their veneer of exalted dynasties keep to the worship of Baphomet as a family tradition. In truth, the cultists who call themselves Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are searching day and night for weaknesses in the Crusader ranks, a doubtful mind to corrupt, a wavering heart to break, and an ember of cowardice to fan. Beware of the cultists of Baphomet, for they might be standing next to you, looking over your shoulder and laughing at what you are reading. Infiltrate. Baphomet. Zacharias? Zacharias is here? What in the hell? He's here. We see an undead man dressed in the style popular among Mendarian Crusaders 100 years ago. Though long decayed, his expensive adornments indicate high status, and the clean, functional cut of his suit places its wearer in a military profession. The undead man sizes you up with a lordly glance. Greetings, Crusader. You have the honor of meeting Zacharias the Lich, the last warden of the newfound sanctuary and master of this place. I sensed you as soon as you stepped through the gates of my stronghold. There is something in your bag that belongs to me. Give me my wand, and as my oath dictates, I shall give you a gift. Darren, what's this? The Zacharias is an unholy walking corpse? The legendary hero, righteous of the righteous? The man after whom 6 of my acquaintances from the most pious noble families were named? Darren doubles over in laughter. Oh, I cannot wait to tell everyone about this. Who should I write to first? The Right Honourable Baron Zacharias, or the Reverend Abbess Zacharia? Sela grips her weapon and chokes out an oath. A lich! An actual lich! This isn't a laughing matter. You might not get out of this alive. A dark energy coming from the lich draws a response from inside you. A surge of power similar to what you felt in the bandit cave suppresses and overwhelms all other feelings and fills you with new sensations.
You lose control over your own body for a moment, as your hands, as if alive on their own, dive into the bag and take Zacharias' wand out. You would swear that it trembles with impatience, like a dog too long away from its beloved master. Give him the wand, which is evil. Apparently. What do you want from me? Arrogance rings in the Lich's voice. Give me the wand and humbly beg for my help, and I shall not deny it. If you show yourself a worthy crusader, I shall prepare a ritual that will turn you into a Lich. You will become an immortal being, and all shall bow down before you. And you won't even have to devote your short life to preparing for this great event. By the time I am finished preparations for the ritual, you won't have aged even a year, and I shall be freed from my magic oath and may finally leave this place, and then you and I shall never meet again. Darren, a Lich for a Crusade commander? If this comes to pass, I insist on being in Cousin Galfrey's presence when she hears of the news. Of course, Leo, it's entirely your choice, but you cannot possibly want to look... Darren nods at Zacharias. Like that. Sealer, don't listen to him. No matter what he's got or what promises he makes, he'll be turned into an undead. That's not just shedding some unwanted flesh and bone. It will spell the end of any and all humanity you currently possess. It is evil. Menu. Too bad I didn't get such an offer. Boy, you must say yes, and I will record the metamorphoses happening to you in the encyclopedia. Do it, if not for yourself, for science. To know more about you. Wait, what exactly would you know? My feats are sung in legend. Surely every crusader knows of them. Life beyond death has been a tedious term of imprisonment in this fortress, surrounded by foolish and maddening demons. My only occupation here has been observing the Crusaders retreat, further and further, losing city after city. The day those vacant mortals gave up Dresden, I stopped calling myself a Crusader and began to despise them. You're considered a hero. How did you become undead? Grinding his teeth, the Lich answers, I was no hero, but a talented fool who struck off to the crusade to entertain his pride. I adorned the praise of my murmuring mediocrities. How flattered I was when a heap of stone on the mountainside was given into my care. They told us our struggle was important. Such folly. As I sat trapped here, I realized that I had wasted my powers, my time and my talents in their battles. I believed the tales of good and right that must be protected. But even in the kingdom of good, there are those who will power and those who obey. All these wars are merely an attempt to hold on to power. It matters not whose. Never again shall I wage war for anyone's power but my own. Why did you take up death magic? While I yet lived, I often thought how superior were the undead compared to the living. The Crusader army has suffered endless defeat, while an undead army would long ago have driven the demons back into the depths of the world wound. But though the dead would be the perfect warriors, they would answer to imperfect living masters. I needed a better solution. I studied vampires, but found them too ruled by passion, and thus utterly unsuitable. And then I considered the Lich. A Lich is the perfect undead being. It can possess fantastic power, its mind survives the transformation, and it is eternal. I envisioned an army of crusaders led by immortal Liches, and I grew certain of my fate. But the process of becoming a Lich takes years, and it is dangerous and tiresome. And most importantly, it is only possible for one mortal in a million. Thus I began to work on a ritual that would allow any mortal to become a Lich, all without decades of practicing magic or even wielding any magic power at all. A Of course, I had to keep this research a secret, but in the end I succeeded, and the day the newfound sanctuary fell, I completed the ritual and became what I am today. Have you survived among the demons? The pathetic spawn are no threat to me, the Lich chuckles arrogantly. They've tried to attack me a few times, but swiftly regretted it. Then I grew tired of their interference and concealed my chambers with a spell. When I required a book from the library, I would go there in invisible guise, and they had no idea I was beside them. But once you're free, will you rejoin the Crusade? The Lich responded with mocking laughter. Become a Crusader again? Not a chance. I've already given them too much of my time, and I have killed enough demons. No, when we are finished, I shall be on my way, and the Crusaders should pray that our paths don't ever cross again. Now you realize who you're dealing with. Don't forget it for your own sake. I won't give you the one. Giving him the one's evil then. Okay, so he's was a Crusade in the past, but looks like he's total evil Lich now. You can become a Lich, I think. Apparently, this is a key moment. Give it him. I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna be good. I'm an angel. And Sato. I won't give you the wand. The Lich snaps his dry bone fingers impatiently. Do not test me, mortal. I am inevitable. I made an agreement with fate, and it is your honor to play a role in that. If you interfere in my plans, you will not enjoy the consequences. Come immortal, then start calling everyone else mortals. Yep, you've gone totally evil. Don't give him the wand. Good. Evil, give him the wand. Don't give him the wand. The green radiance in the Lich's eyes fades. What a pathetic sight. A mortal refusing power over death. I've wasted enough time on you. Now you will repay me. I shall transform you into a zombie and send you to Canaris, where you will return my wand to where it belongs. I hope the next Crusader to come calling will be wiser. Reaching out to you with his bony hand, the Lich casts a spell. The wand leaps from your hands by an invisible force. Its loss fills you with a strange feeling, as if something dark and ominous, which settled in your soul when you found the wand, was just violently wrestled from you.
Let's have some fun.
Begin battle. Oh my shit. God, most amount of armor I've ever seen. Oh god, he's got a insta-kill death magic. Oh no. He summons gun. Sorcerer. Bloody hell. High fortitude reflexes and will. Might not even be able to knock him down or stun him. Oh shit. Oh shitting shit.
Grease him up time. Spare grease flowing. Two spells left either. Oh my god.
If you faint,
Oh god, he did.
I dedicate my body to science.
Yeah. Fear. Maybe I'm looking down. Yeah.
I'm gone.
Rules are made to be broken.
Okay,
Rely on
okay,
me.
okay. Oh shit. Any items to help fight him? Looking great. Ouchie. Pretty water.
Huh?
Missed me
Oh.
already.
Yes, what?
So there's the holy water in
I will
here.
help
You
where
can
I
trust
can.
Are we ready to move out?
Immune to magic missile. Bloody hell.
No reason to pause.
You are my favorite aide. Open your heart
Meditate
to
on your
me.
mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Our duty calls.
Let's spit up a bit. Think.
I heed the voice of the spirits. I'm always open to ideas.
Trouble yet?
Anything new?
We will win this war.
I'll watch your back.
Let us bide our time.
Skip the pleasantries.
Everyone counts on me.
What else we got? You can use magic device on 9, that would be good. Really. What else we got? What potions we got? Might have to rest first for this.
I shall not fail.
Left. Finding out. Pits though. What some pits left?
You require my unbiased opinion?
Headless control spells left. The haste.
Are we ready to move out?
A bright future awaits us. Lead on. Do not fear. Do not waver.
Step first. Surround him.
The inheritor, guide my blade.
Oh my gosh.
A bright future awaits us.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
Our duty calls.
No reason to pause. We will win this war. They will break against our resolve.
god. Oh god. Look of death looks like that. Whenever we cast that spell, run away. Everyone run away. Everyone fucking like it. Get his health down slowly though. Got a third of his health down. Ooh, insta kill death magic. No, we'll do a death ward then. Try again. Probably gonna need to rest for this fight then. But yeah.
I'm always open to ideas.
We will win this war.
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm curious.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Always be ready for the worst.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
I'm all ears.
I shall not fail.
Are we ready to move out?
Hey, go where I said I was going to. Stop.
The light take you!
Well. Oops. Move the screen. Move the monitor. Yeah, you're fucking wrong. Menu. That's really dead. Shit. That's a new one. Whoa, up to the sound. Oh, it's doing it again. Oh no. Looks like there's a bug in the new update. Knew that before.
This condition is irrational.
Oh, she's got one health cell. Oh, but we're stuck. Holy shit. Right? You go for her first.
You've crossed the wrong line.
Aha! Now what spell he's casting. Why can't I do move again? We got 3. Exhausted. And haste. Hold him. Can he move? Damn. He's moving a second ago. Strength of 1. He's exhausted. Crossbow away. Well, Banshee. Okay, that one's not so bad. That didn't do anything. I think most people resist it. Okay, this is it. Everyone fucking leg it as hard as you can. Circle of death, it just killed everything. Dog's bringing annoying. Oh, out of here. This way, let's see. Oh, I got the angel instead. Oh, I didn't see that. No. Oh, why have we got caught in here too? Why are we used to it? What's that saving instead? 33? What in the... What in the radius of that? And then anyone who's holding it just dies. Why not? What in the hell? Let's come back. Go finish exploring the other areas. And then probably rest. Try and fight him again. Whoa. Let's see if he spot. did an update and... Wow, what the fuck is happening? I'm gonna load my game now, if you know. Oh joy. Hope people get this issue. I'm crashing. Kinda crashing. Game crashed when reloading save. Back to the main menu. So it crashed earlier, didn't it? The game crashed while in Sanctuary Areas. Back, game back up. And I save. Areas. And his death magic killed my computer as well. Cast death magic on my save files. Tutor Lieutenant inside finds the carriers. Loaded. Loaded. Main menu. Copy that. Can we get a screenshot of the display there? The error. We'll try good game. That one. Okay, it's loading now. Well, maybe it didn't know the autosave. Get the fuck out of here, man. We're getting the hell out of here. Probably rest.
I'm gone.
If I fight him again, summon an army again.
Follow my steps.
So like, if that's really avoided that way in the trap, then probably meant to be kill Zacharias now before we
Open your
continue.
heart to me. I hope you appreciate this.
Let's head out.
Up two, keep it up! Well, how do you like my soldiers? Oh, so much prettier than yours, aren't they? And my games, so much more fun!
Oh my god, the VA is amazing. It's not the voice I expected, but I'm loving it. The ghouls march in the square before the bell tower to the tune of Nulkineth's cheerful laughter. You see living soldiers among them, wounded, frightened to death, struggling to march in step with the undead.
Playing soldiers? How old are you? 8?
The disgrace. Our camp was ravaged by an overgrown child with wings.
Darling, look who's here. It's the commander, come to return what he stole from you. It should have been you in command of this army. And these powers, they should have been yours.
You see two familiar faces in the bell tower. The fallen crusader Staunton watches marching ghouls with grim disgust. Inago takes him by the chin, her sharp claw leaving a scratch on his cheek, and turns his face to you.
Oh, darling, why so sad? Oh, please, sweetheart, say something. When you're like this, it makes me sad too. You don't want me to be sad, do you? Come on, smile. I did everything you wanted, even better than you wanted. The fools who humiliated you got what they deserved. Can you hear them scream? And now their commander will be torn to pieces along with them. Oh, it's sure to be a fine show. Just for the two of us. And we have the best seats in the house.
Her sharp nails sink deeper into the dwarf's skin, and the demon's lips draw close to his face. He winces.
This is too much. They deserve death, and what happened in Canabris was fair punishment. But this depraved torture. Order your creature to finish them off, and we'll be done here.
Sweetie, don't tell me what to do. You were too soft on them, I think. Just remember the way they humiliated you. And for what? For your part in a heroic feat. And now they would take Dresden from you? Each of them deserves 100 deaths. The only thing unfair about this is that we can kill them only once. There now. Don't pout. Kiss me, my love, and let's enjoy the spectacle.
Her clawed fingers release the dwarf's face and move lower, stroking his broad chest. A tongue resembling a fat crimson slug crawls out of Minago's mouth and reaches out to Staunton's face. The dwarf turns away, and the demon's tongue leaves a moist trace of slime on his cheek.
Hey! Hey!
What are you looking at? Look at me! I'm right here! Do I need to bite your soldiers' heads off for you to notice me? I can do it, you know.
Staunton, don't listen to her. She'll eat you.
Of course she'll eat him. Or rather, she would have eaten him, but we are going to kill them both. Pity. I should have enjoyed watching the lapdog dying at his mistress's claws. I shall have to seek alternate entertainment today.
Staunton, come out of there. Come back to us. You know what you're mixed up in is beyond vile. We can help you.
Such touching concern. What would you buy with it? Your life? You think I will defend you? Ask Minago to spare you? And then you'll fall to your knees? What a pathetic sight!
Stop talking! I hate idle chatter! Now, Kenneth, sweetie, bring me his head.
Keenis, the monster looks at you, and for a moment you feel once more that there is no one here besides the two of you. You feel his power, the same power granted to you. You realize that a battle is coming, the likes of which you've never endured before, but your opponent will soon realize the same. You feel his power and his fear. A moment later, the monster strikes.
Let's have some fun.
Level 14. Death-stealing gaze. Charisma based. Drain level, that's why I'm looking at you. Visitor type? Crusaders are helping. Okay, interesting. Against that. What's he, 18? Fortitude saving throw succeeded. Well, I succeeded. Will saving throw. 27. That's what, okay. Oh, damn. Bloody hell. Amazing.
This was unexpected.
This is how it feels. I dedicate my body to science.
What in the hell? Nope.
I'm gone.
Can't kill that dude. Where's Woljif? I want Woljif back anyway. Before I do these big battles. Well, I'm not explored this way. Let's go this way. We can fuck it out of here.
Follow my steps.
Rest. Gargoyles.
Let's head out.
That's it. Dead end. But yeah, we have to kill them all.
Let us be careful.
But then Woljif there, what the hell? Wait, what's if I go back down there now? Good point. Can we just go back down there? What's this? Ascend to the top. That? Down there. How do you get there? I don't know.
Tread lightly.
Let's find Woljif. Let's remove these negative levels as well. Nivea tends to the soldier's wounds. Iribeth sleeps nearby, covered with a cloak. Thank you, Commander. Thank you. How are the soldiers? The ghouls didn't just torture them. They're infected. Everyone except the paladins, who the goddess protects from disease. Ghoul fever, an awful sickness. It only takes a few days to turn a healthy person into... Nivea shivers as if from a sudden chill. Praise Desna, we have these. She shows you a wand enchanted with a healing spell. The ones who make it here will be safe, but you need to act quickly, very quickly. How is Iribeth? She'll be alright now. Praise all the good gods you got her out before. Nivea clenches the healing wand so hard her knuckles turn white. I'm going to the chapel. Save everyone you can, please. And Nivea will not say her wife's name, but her eyes make a silent plea. Lan, won't you be at risk here? Don't worry about me. I've been learning how to hide from monsters since I was 5 years old. If I don't want to be seen, I won't be. I Amade watch over you. Desna go with you. Lucio, we'll have to set up a field hospital right here on the bare earth. Everything is quiet here. Everything is quiet here. I think I'd be more of use in the front lines. I prefer traveling with the army incognito, but I wish I could fight the demonic abomination with all my powers. Very soon all of Galarian will look like this place. Strangers here. An absence of an answer is an answer too. He's like watching me.
I'm gone.
Cave? What? Where's the cave? Okay. I remember the cave. We're in the cave. Down there. Confused. How do I get down there?
Let's head out.
Maybe later.
Let us be careful.
Let's get there later and then I don't think to go there now. Here now. Get down from here though, can we? Little path. Try again. We'll get back. Oh, I don't know what to do here, man. I've got 2 tough battles. Try and kill them. I'm gonna have to rest again then. I'm gonna do this without resting.
I'm gone.
We should kill the carriers first. Them. Bloody death magic. The game just wastes away death magic spells on dog. Send dog in first for a while. Let me try that. Stuff. Dog can go up around and loot stuff. Oh, go. Open the secret doors up. Long. Trap. Find anything good? And dog can just travel around their feeding. Really kind of cheating them.
I heed the voice of the spirits. The spirits guide me.
Table the trap.
I hope you appreciate this.
Let's go, dog. There was another trap there. I've got those reflexes, I'm gonna go for it. What the hell? Who's in here? Golems, specters. I found an area past him now. Let's sneak past him. More ghosts. No. No stealth.
I was never good at stealth, but I'll try.
What's in your mind? I wonder.
Together, we stand. Lead on.
I'll watch your back. At your discretion.
Are we ready to move out?
Let us bide our time.
I welcome your company.
Well, this is cool. You can sneak past him.
You can trust me.
I'll do another proper save here.
am helpful, am I not?
Let's head out.
Around here as well.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Oh no, you can't get through that table.
Let
Okay,
us be
table.
careful.
Golem. We get the golems to you and we get hit.
Tread lightly.
I will help where I can.
Oh no, with them.
Amranda Gratur. The light take you!
Damn. You best put that level 3 immunity thing on. Death ward. What in the hell? Why does Camilla keep casting our party members? Makes it with control and all that. Oh god, level drain. Oh god, they die, level drain.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Please, it's coming now. Oh god, give me energy to the ring. They permanent. This one's a temporary from the ghost. Okay. We're gonna have to rest now. He was a temporary level with him. Where's peace gone? Peace. Put that please. Should have pre-greasified it. Not a little bit of grease. Good. No problem. Yeah.
Attack!
What's you? Oh no. on. I killed dog. Oh, whatever. Too bad anyway. I should sneak past that Lich there. You can find some good stuff in this room to kill him. Can I destroy the wand now? And if that'll weaken him. Bloody death magic again. No.